All right.
It's a lot of good dicking. Oh God, you clicked the button.
Yes.
What?
I didn't realize you did.
Oh, he started it?
I was talking about the contents on my phone and I said that's a lot of good dicking.
And then
Never trust Nick when it comes to this shit.
that's the truth.
Son of a bitch.
What's up, fuckers?
Well, slap my cock and call me Brock.
You have your microphone the wrong way.
Whoops.
You had it facing that
Are you
way.
surprised? It's true.
No, I'm not surprised.
Maybe you missed out on my good dick.
Maybe in this.
Maybe.
Maybe in this town, my penis does matter. I'm just making sure to make sure. Yeah, okay, it's on the USB thing. It's making sure. All right, and what is up, everybody? We're back. Cox rocked,
Ready to rock.
bricked up, bro, on a hot Tuesday night. Masonry because I'm bricked up.
Saturday, I had to think about that.
Broke them for a second. So what's up, fuckers? Hope you guys are having a great, amazing Monday. We're having a great Saturday. Also, let everyone know, maybe every other week I'm going to be doing it, but I bought some more packs of Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! Sorry, Pokemans and Yu-Gi-Oh! Had to do the thing old.
Is that the one with the aluminum puzzle?
Get out. Get the fuck no. But yes.
Plus. There it is. That was a delayed.
That was a
Delayed
lag.
video.
That was a lag laugh right there.
A lag laugh.
So I'm planning on doing a little series for a little bit. I'm probably going to continue it. Probably every other. If you guys watch our YouTube shorts, as I'm planning on making those, I'm going to be opening up packs of Pokemon cards and Yu-Gi-Oh! That chose my destiny. So be looking out for that because that's going to be happening this Monday or when this video comes out. You guys are going to see it. Other than that, today's topic. Actually, no, before we go into the topic, actually, no, let's do the topic because everyone's complaining. We don't do the topic, we just go on a rant.
What's going to happen?
Well, yeah. So today's topic is split screen games. Your couch, co-op, your buddy comes over with his controller or uses your broken Mad Cat controller, sits down. I went there. Uses the controller, and he's just legit goes right into your game, and you guys are doing split screen co-op with each other. Should those games making a comeback?
It should, but I don't know how kids of today would handle it because the only people that went through it were born before Google.
And Mad Cats. If you know anything about Mad Cats, you will know your great-grandfather bought you that from a dollar store.
With the best intentions.
And they didn't. I mean, they didn't know. They're like, he's a gamer. Here you go.
God.
Nah, I remember I broke one in half without even intentionally trying to do it. I wasn't even gripping in that tight. That's what she said.
I got stick dripped on my Xbox Mad Cat straight out the package.
But to be fair, you can get stick dripped super easy. I mean, look at you.
Yeah, it does go a little to the left, doesn't it?
That's what we call you. That's what we always say you're caught for hot sticking.
But no, straight out the package, brand new controller. I didn't know Mad Cats was bad. I was like 6.
And they might be making a comeback.
Why?
A new company bought the name. So I looked this up last week. I think it was like around I don't know, Tuesday or something. I popped up on my feed. And I don't know why everyone else is so excited. Mad Cat's making a return. Do not. No. I will, no. Listen, I'm all for budget, but that's not even budget. Now, poor people will even say no.
If a different company's buying it, though.
I don't trust it.
Maybe.
Oh, we're going to use more high authentic plastic. Trust me. I know what I'm doing. My mom taught me that if you don't want it, you pull out of it.
What if XGK Only's employees
Oh my
and,
God.
The ones that refurbished everything.
Babe.
I'm watching now.
Excuse me, sir.
He doesn't like the blinds.
What was that for? Sorry, our Nubis,
A resident crackhead.
our resident crackhead, aka mascot, just
Black cat.
extended himself super high into the freaking blinds.
You got a tall ass cat.
He's lanky.
He's got hops. Homie's gonna make an NBA. So so anyways, with couch co-op games, what was one of the first couch co-op games you remember playing?
Fusion Frenzy.
Did you lose any friendships in that game? Because that game is straight up, you're against each other. There's no co-op. It's just, you're playing against each other.
And the first time I played Fusion Frenzy 2 was I got WWF Raw on Xbox. Do not buy that game. It's unfinished. There's no arenas. There's no.
So what
story,
you're
there's
saying
no
is,
nothing.
we play it.
And Fusion Frenzy showed up as a demo on that game, but it was
Uh-huh.
the whole game on that game.
Yeah.
A real demo. It was a whole fucking game.
Yeah.
And I would play with my brother a lot. I would invite my friends that never slept over, get 4 people together, and we would just hate each other's guts. Because we fucked each other over playing Fusion Frenzy, especially that kind of sumo one where you're in the balls.
Oh.
And then the
yeah, it's right on
arena
the
starts.
cover.
Yeah.
It's on the cover of the
And the
game.
arena starts falling and it gets smaller and smaller.
Yep. And then Jackass took that idea and they put it in their game. Except you're on a rooftop.
Yeah.
You had a charge-up meter. There's no charge-up meter in Fusion Frenzy. It's just, you just slam into somebody.
Jackass is one of my favorite games we've ever played.
That's considered couch co-op because technically it's 2-player.
Mm-hmm.
And that's another thing too, is like, it's not just like you're just playing together like on a team. It's more like couch co-op can be you're playing against each other, you're having fun. Like those games are so much fun to have. And I feel like there needs to be more couch co-op games.
There does.
My favorite, well, actually no, my first ever couch co-op game, believe it or not, was Killzone 1.
Killzone 1.
Killzone 1. Killzone is like a futuristic shooter. And now, like, that was the first one actually I played religiously because you can do survival co-op. If you survive up to wave, I think it's 20. And trust me, that's not a big number. Oh, but 20, you get like 70 enemies just coming at you.
Yeah, bless your little heart.
My buddy and I did it one night at 4 in the morning.
Oh, damn.
Which is going to lead into another segue. What is your favorite gaming snack when you're hardcore gaming? You're in a deep game. You're going hard. You're going long. They're screaming. Parents are asking questions. And they realize you're not home. So what they're...
So, it depends. It depends on the game that would match the snack. But if I'm playing intense like
Oh, you're one of those.
Yeah. But if I'm playing intense like that, where I know I'm going to be up at 4 in the morning screaming my head off, probably getting grounded the next day. But fuck it, you take the risk.
Hide your Game Boy underneath your pillowcase. I did.
I would say they're not around anymore unless I can find them online or whatever. Shockers. It was this sweet tart like candy, but it was super fucking sour. Mix that with a swig of Mountain Dew. Electrify yourself.
And if you really want to have a little extra fun, if you put them, I don't know why, but you put it in 7-Up and you tilted it. Not shake it, you just tilted it back and forth. It completely would dissolve in the 7-Up. It was the only pop it did it in. And the whole pop would be the flavor of the shocker.
The whole chemical experiment.
Matt, Matt's not me. Matt's no longer here with us. But Matt's the one that showed me that.
Of course he would figure something like that out.
So,
Of course the mad scientist would do that.
and so like he made a blue raspberry flavored one, which was like the best one out of the shockers. Was the blue raspberry, and I don't know why, but I love the orange, the citrus, because that one burned. I don't know why, but the orange one would burn.
The lemon one too.
Oh, especially when it's already like a cut forming in your mouth.
Oh,
And then the lemon just hits it, and you're like,
like pouring alcohol on an open wound.
just fuck.
Oh,
But yeah, oh my god, that was like the freakiest thing that we did, but it was so fucking good.
it hurts so good.
Do it again, and re-raise the magic. My favorite snack and you can still buy it today, but I liked making them homemade, was miniature pizza bagels. So me and Matt used to do this along with my buddy Kenji and my other buddy Titus.
What you put on those pizza bagels?
So Titus was a pineapple guy.
Well, wait, you said pineapple. Let me button that up again.
Me and Matt
fucked it up.
me and Matt used to do steak. So
Okay, now we're getting.
So Matt would do separate ones with steak on it. I would do regular cheese and pepperoni. But what I used to do is, all sex jokes intended, I would clog the hole with cube cheese. Now you're getting me. And so when it melted, that happened. Then one day, my buddy Titus, his brother, or TD, we used to call him TD, his dad came over, and his dad was a hardcore mixed generation Greek and Italian.
Oh God! Don't work for him.
Go ahead, do the water. I know you're gonna do it.
He's gonna yell at you like this all the time. He'll roll his horse.
He did. Very close too. But this man he worked for like a deli. So he used to get cube cheese shipped to it, or the big wheel cheese. So one day he's like, "Why you making it like that? Why you making the pizza bagel like that? Hold on, I'll make it the right way." And so like we're like, okay. And he's like, "Hold on," and then he comes over, cuts this giant mozzarella, giant wheel.
I love how you said it.
Mozzarella.
That was sexy.
He cut the mozzarella. He cut it straight with the knife.
And people fucking ass.
And then he took your mama home and gave her the wiki whack, and it's over. So
I hate being Italian.
I'm Sicilian. That's what I do. So he cuts a straight line, takes a blowtorch, and he just started torching it. And it was like complete. It looked like a lava lamp.
And made it the perfect shape.
And so he's like, "Now bring me the bagel." And so we're like, bring the bagels like right out of the. He's like, "You make the bagel the wrong way. That's how you do it the right way." And so like he goes and he made. This man freaking made. I know everyone's like, "Not that hard, Nick." I know, but back at that time, I wasn't used to like person's house. Their basement is where their homemade bakery was. As they came in from there, went on the white tank top, having the apron tapped to him. Yeah. He came upstairs and he had fresh made sesame seed bagels. Fresh. And so he made big fat ones. He goes, "You little skinny boy, don't leave my house unless you're hungry. You're not hungry no more." And so like, we're like, okay. So like he would just tilt the wheel and the cheese would just slide off. And the other person's like, "I like pineapple." "You don't get that in my house." No.
Get your tropical ass out of here.
He's like, you cut your own pineapple and you do it yourself. And so he did. He brought over a real pineapple, cut it himself, and put it on the pizza. He had no problem with it. But he's like, "I have not touched that. No. I drink that to make Lady happy, but I'm not eating that." All the men out there know what I referred that to. But he did say that.
Just drink the juice. Just drink the juice.
Or eat the fruit, be really nice.
Makes my battery acid a little less sour.
It makes me taste like you're drinking full throttle.
Thank you, Dana, for bringing up battery acid. Shout out to Dana.
Oh my god.
First they're sweet,
So
then they're sour.
and then there's screams. Terrible screams. We don't know where it came from. So I had these giant pizza bagels, and then what he would do is he would melt. So he used to put like olive oil on the other end, and then put it straight on like right on the stove, and let it crisp. And then he would break it in pieces so it had a crispy crunch when you bit into it. I've never in my entire life ever had a pizza bagel that good. I only had like 3, and I was full for like the whole day. And he's like, "Are you hungry?" I'm like, "No, I'm not." He's like, "Good." And he always did that. Whenever I used to go to Italian deli shops, "What do you want?"
It's kind of like
it's the language. I'm like, "All right, do this."
It's kind of like how my family was when I was a kid. I would show up and half my family lived here, half my family lived in Chicago, and we would have poker nights when we would go to Chicago. And we were one of those families that when we were playing poker, we didn't play until we got tired. We played until the rest of the family was bankrupt and we couldn't pay our bills anymore, which could last days. And
No one slept. There was so much cigarette ashes.
So many cigarette ashes. Everybody smoked
Cigars.
indoors back then, whatever the fuck. And on top of that, when someone would be like, "Hey, I'm getting hungry. Let's do a pizza."
Oh.
He'll be like, as soon as we see someone pick up the phone, we'll be like, "The fuck are you doing?" We said pizza. I'm gonna order one. No.
We're making it right now.
So in the middle of fucking dealing, here comes my uncle and a wife beater, 4'8", short ass motherfucker.
That's about to be the meanest pizza you ever have in your life.
Slaps some dough on the counter, rolls it up with his forearm.
Sticks the flour, does the flour.
And then someone would hit him. "Sam, you're the dealer." "Oh yeah, hang on." Deals the cards out, pulls out sauce in the middle of it. "Don't lean over and look at my cards." In the middle of a game, he'll make a pizza. Be like, who wants what toppings? Whatever, it's going in the oven now. You got 5 seconds. Okay, Tony.
But it's
Middle of dealing.
that's about to be
You
the
get
meanest.
your cards. It's greasy.
I know, but that's about to be the meanest pizza you ever have.
Oh, it was. It was
Oh.
amazing. But now you got to get a new deck of cards because they're greasy. They don't wash their hands.
They don't fucking care. Fucking.
The cards.
What's that make you strong?
Cards are stickier than my bed sheets. Yeah, I said it. Get out.
That's why my ass sticks to that shit. Okay. Speaking about
Good memories though.
speaking about pizza, this is a completely random off topic. But when I went to Michigan for college, there was a pizza place out there that needs to come here. It'd be shutting down places so fast. Hungry Howie's.
Hungry Howie's.
Oh my god. Pizza is so fucking good. Every Thursday night was their special. I know this by heart. Because every Thursday night. So, and I did. The demon in me wanted to come on and say hi.
How you doing?
But anyways, so I used to always, so they used to flavor the crust. You would ask for a flavoring of the crust alone.
Oh.
Then you can ask what kind of cheese would you like, and their cheese option was, and they would stuff it all inside you choose whatever you want. I used to get
Say goodbye to your butthole. Jesus Christ.
fuck yeah. I used to get jalapeno cheddar cheese, and they would fuck. I mean, there's pizza places here in Buffalo. Me and Joe are from Buffalo. There's pizza places here that we really like. But Hungry Howie's, man.
Are you still around?
Hungry Howie's?
Yeah.
It's in Michigan.
Oh, okay.
Only
So I'm
Michigan.
gonna
But like, they have some. If you ever go to Michigan, look them up.
try. Okay.
But Hungry Howie's has like a whole listing of how would you want the crust? What kind of sauce do you want? Do you want the sauce this, sauce that? What kind of cheese would you like? What kind of cheese you want on a pizza? I know it's here. Everyone's like, well, that's what you could do in any other place. But the Hungry Howie's has such a selection of everything. Do you want pretzel crust? Do you want bread crust? Do you want cheese bread crust? You can have cheese with the bread.
It's kind of like the Prohibition bar at the chalkboard, full of flavors from
Yeah, that's how it
floor to
was.
ceiling.
And then it was awesome because on Thursday night specifically at don't no one judge me, from 5 to 7. Still remember this. 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. was their 2-hour special deal. I would make sure as I was coming home from college, which was at 4:30, I put the order in.
Okay.
Because by the time they get your order, it's 5. So the deal hits. So then by the time I even get home from college, I see the car pulling up and I'm like, so I used to, that was me, gremlin neck, just, I'm going to do some naughty things that fast. So I used to get, my favorite was, I used to get the pulled pork pizza. And then they came out their calzones. So I had the pulled pork and steak pizza or calzone.
Mm-hmm.
That just telling you, man, shit was fucking good. And it was, so you had a deal to choose a pizza, and then you're able to choose calzone, and then a 20-ounce bottle of pop, whatever pop you wish, and then you get a free side, anything you wanted. You know what their selection of sides were?
Got it. Oh,
There's their side selection. It's
that's
like
a
that.
massive side right there.
Uh-huh. And then they used to do their special season fries. I love their season fries. Everyone's like, it's only season fries. Theirs, I don't know what the fuck. They probably put crack on it. I don't know.
MSG.
Probably.
For you.
Hiya. Sorry, children.
Speaking of MSG,
It was
follow or subscribe to us on YouTube. Mimic Support Group 1-800. Don't open that.
You don't have to type all that in. It's just Mimic Support Group.
Yeah, it's just Mimic Support.
I have
It just happened to be MSG, and I got excited about it.
I knew it was gonna happen. So I haven't uploaded a new video in a while. I'm just trying to get stuff edited and getting it out of, because I'm currently working on the campaign still, because they're getting to a very deep end of the campaign. So
Yes, we are piece of shit.
yeah, you guys will soon know that. So you guys are first gonna see us doing stuff digitally, and then you're gonna see the next couple episodes be more physical, and that's where you actually get to see everyone's reactions. And I made a big, huge suspense moment as they both are looking angry at me. She's looking at me like I'm about to die. I'm the DM, so I'm responsible.
Before him, I've never played Dungeons and Dragons before in my life, and I was like, "Oh, that's for nerds." I was
Welcome to the table.
I was prejudiced,
Now look at him. He's like, I can't wait to play again.
and now I'm pissed at him because I was attached to an imaginary figure.
Called Joey One Thumb.
Yeah, and
Yes, I named him after Joe.
and we lost him, and
No.
Yeah.
Cut there.
okay,
Cut there. Cut it there.
Keep it all
Can't spoil it all because there'd be no point watching the show.
okay, yeah, you're
Yeah,
right.
fuck.
Edit that.
But I made a huge suspenseful moment towards the end of that session, not campaign, but the end of the session, and everyone was like, "I can see you."
We recorded weeks ago, and I'm still pissed.
When he pees, he still slaps his dick. Goes, "Damn you, Nick."
That's what I think of when I slap my dick.
Hey man, I'm just saying.
Didn't even deny that I slapped my dick.
I hear that noise in there every time. I hear the oh.
But yes, Mimic Support Group. Subscribe to that shit. If Nickelodeon can make it to 100, so can that.
We're already at 10. 10 subscribers with one episode out, and everyone's asking, "Where's the other one?" I'm working on it. Chill. It's gonna happen. It's gonna be happening either this Monday or this Tuesday. So also don't forget, since we have your guys' attention here, October 1st is going to be the limited edition Libra T-shirt.
Oh yeah, that's
For the Team Libra. And then when it's over on his birthday, it's going to be Team Leo,
Leo season.
which is going to be a bright neon pink shirt. I'm just kidding.
Hey, we're loud and we're proud. Us Leos.
What color? What's the color that it says in the zodiac chart that is Leo's color? Look it up. Hold on.
Yeah,
Hold on.
yeah.
Because
Probably gold. Lion.
you might be right. What colors?
I hope it's purple. Because it's royal, like us Leos are.
Never stops.
Nope.
It never stops.
Leo season never stops. I don't care if it's fucking August 22nd or 23rd, whenever it supposedly
Gold.
ends. It's gold?
Gold, orange, and ivory.
The colors of
You're a couple slots. No, I was kidding.
Lime green.
Well, yeah, we are. We're one of the horniest ones on the zodiac spectrum.
Lime green like his fist.
Oh wow, Libra's actually pink. Fuck yeah! Pink and light blue.
And
So-
Taurus is green, I think.
Taurus, emerald green, pink, and rose quartz. So like a different shade of pink. But for the t-shirts for Leo, I'm gonna be doing a gold t-shirt design and an orange color design.
Yeah,
I think ivory's like what, white, like a creamy white color.
I
Yeah.
is like an off-white.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna do the white. I'm just gonna be doing gold and like a fiery orange. It's gonna be a bright orange color.
make my mane look good because I can't grow a beard. This is the best I can do, folks.
Listen, I can help, but I can't do miracles.
Damn.
I went there.
It's almost shameful.
So,
This is a week.
I just now hit a week. That's good. Give me next week. I'll have a beard again. Bastard.
Rub it in more, baby. Rub it
Damn fucking Viking.
Anyway.
So be on the lookout for those t-shirts. I'm actually looking at a different website where those shirts are going to be available. Different material. It's going to be a little expensive. It's looking at maybe $30 for the t-shirt. Unfortunately, I can't adjust the price. So unfortunately, that is completely out of my hands. However, it's a limited edition t-shirt, and you could only get it from October 1st to 31st, and then it's gone after that. Second,
See you next year.
then every year it's going to be a different, complete new design. I have some cool ideas. It's not going to have my name on the t-shirt at all. It's just going to say Team Libra. It's Team Libra shirt. I have a couple ideas in mind I've been working on for the past 2 weeks. I've been working on it. But October 1st is where it's going to be officially launched, and then you guys can sit there and have fun with it. It's going to be a t-shirt. It's going to be a hoodie. And then when it's Leo season, it's going to be a t-shirt, and a hoodie, and a thong. So be on that. Get in there, Tarzan.
And we're the ones that sparkle in the sun if you're Team Leo.
And it's not sweat.
We're still pale though.
We're still pale though. We're still pale though. So I have notes here to so you guys, everyone's like, Nick's on his phone. I'm on my phone looking at the notes because I had some ideas for the topic. Bless you. So we did talk about couch co-op games, how they need to make a return. Couch co-op games and couch co-op games have actually they're still making some, but back then in like I want to say, I mean Nintendo like NES, oh that was couch co-op.
Yeah,
That's Joe.
like when we played Mario 3, and my eye twitches.
But like back then is when couch co-op was all a thing. But like when I didn't get a chance to play much 2-player games at the time, in that era. But like Sega, everything may be couch co-op. When I mean couch co-op, I mean you and I are playing a campaign. We're on each other's team, and you're playing for like 5-6 hours straight.
Oh yeah. You know, it's a good game with that Lego Star Wars, the original one.
Mm-hmm. You mean the one where you get to create your own character?
Mm-hmm.
I'm mad they took that out. I'm so mad. I don't know why would you even take that out. Like that was such a good
can create your own character, but they're more limited in their abilities in the new Skywalker saga. But in the old one, I'm talking about.
You can legit have them have anything.
Yeah, you can have them have dark side powers right off the bat, and they can shoot a gun. Just they're broken.
Which made it so, and then you unlock more as you progress through the story.
But couch co-op, no one really does that anymore, and it's sad. It's like you develop having friends and socializing. I know I sound like a fucking boomer, but it's not like playing online through the headphones. It's really not.
Yeah.
It's just so tempting when you're playing right next to somebody to punch them in the arm when they're beating you or something.
I get it. I understood. No, but like me personally, the one game I think I played the longest, once again, I'm bringing Matt into the story. Him and I beat Halo 2 on Legendary, and we did it in one night. We started at 6 p.m. We didn't stop until 4 a.m.
Are you guys okay?
We beat it, and then, not even kidding, straight up, we beat it, and in the same chair we were gaming in, and we had 2 pizza boxes, because he was in the mood to have, like, mushrooms and stuff on his pizza. I don't do mushrooms. I hate mushrooms. So, like, he had his, I had mine, which was his regular cheese pepperoni. We just went back, fell asleep, 4 a.m., fell asleep to the end roll credit scene of Halo 2. And we're like, we did it.
You deserve this slumber.
We felt like we just came back from the Vietnam War. And we're just like, we did it, boys.
Might as well have.
And then we're like, we did it. And we just fell asleep. I went to sleep at 4 a.m. And I didn't wake up until, like, I think, like, somewhere around 3, 4, 5 p.m. around that time. And then he was like, all right, Halo 3? I'm like, it's not even out yet. Oh, fuck.
You had a long day.
And then
You were tuckered out.
Oh, yeah, we started ODST. And then, yeah, that was where the last game we played together was Halo ODST. which if anyone out there has ever played it, it's one of the hardest Halo games because you're not Master Chief. You don't got God armor. You're a hell jumper. So like you're getting fucked. You get like a little couple bars of shield, and you're a fleshy. Your health just goes.
Jesus.
It's a hard game. It did not get enough love, and they're supposedly on the verge of making a remake of it. That's been rumored and talked about. Please, make a good one. Do it good. Do it good justice.
Another good memory of couch co-op games that we did. I played, and this is one of the greatest wrestling games of all time. SmackDown, Here Comes the Pain. We would set, me and my buddies and my brother would set matches with an infinite time limit.
Mhm.
Hardcore, so that you can go around the arena and drag people through fucking
Yeah.
electric boxes, throw them off buildings in Times Square.
Was that the
and
one
shit.
you were able to actually put down barbed wire on top of the tables and slam someone through it? Or am I thinking of?
Yeah, you're thinking of something.
That might be another one I'm thinking of.
Probably backyard wrestling.
No, this was an actual WWE game where you can legit grab barbed wire, and you had to be like you had to choose like a perk, and I always chose the hardcore wrestler because that's when you get like the most insane finishers.
Mm-hmm.
So you would actually be able to take any item and combine it.
I think you're thinking of an older.
It was on 360. I remember playing on 360.
Probably the Legends of WrestleMania, because that's when you pull out thumbtacks and shit.
It might have been that.
That might have been it.
And
But-
you can actually do your finisher standing on top, and it actually shows like blood gushing down their head, and they're just sitting there
Yep.
like freaking dying. on
Meanwhile, the
screen.
Here Comes the Pain blood is just a pixel splatter. But we set a hardcore match, infinite number. Nobody went for a pin. Just for hours. We would be on one match. Beating the shit out of our opponents, dragging them all over the arena.
Even the AI would give up. It's like
Oh yeah.
finish.
Their body health would you would start off blue and gradually go to red. It would just stay red every limb, head, torso.
But it wasn't just blacked out.
God, like, and then we would pretend we're JR and Jerry the King Lawler on commentary.
Yep.
By God, he's dead. He was thrown off a building, King. For hours, and then our parents would come down because we were too loud. Shut up!
Okay.
Try to sleep.
You have off today. I don't. Man, I miss those days. Not having to get up for school. You got like 3 days off.
We would start a match at around 11 o'clock at night and would stop beating the shit out of our opponent until like 5 a.m.
And then like when the parents go away, just eat junk food and go to bed. Another good couch co-op game is Borderlands 1. That was a very fun. I like that one more because it was like you actually were on the RPG journey with your buddy, shooting all the enemies, the psychos, the creatures, fighting boss raids, doing the raiding, and then like both of you are trying to get like really good weapons to actually build your character the way you want him to be. And then you're just swapping weapons with each other, there was an infinite loop. My buddy and I found a way to duplicate all the guns, so like we ended up breaking Borderlands 1 with consistently trading this weapon back and forth because for some weird
You
reason,
freaking criminal.
I freaking new glitches, man. Whatever.
You exploiter.
I never exploited it. I just was like, this is working. So I don't know if it still works to this day. You have to join a friend's game in co-op. You have your saved character on your own file. So what happened is I would join your game, drop the gun for you. Now I wouldn't hit start and I wouldn't hit exit. I would just hold the Xbox button and sign out. The game would automatically register that there's a random guest now playing as a character and will boot you from the match. So then you sign back in, jump back in, you got all your shit still. You never lost it, even though your gun's sitting right there. So he'd pick it up and said, so then what would happen is I didn't know about this part. So since my buddy's a higher level than me, he'd pick it up. It would, some weird fucking reason, it would bring the gun to his level, not mine. I'd be like level 5, he's level 20. It'll take a level 5 gun and bring it straight to level 20.
And then if he dropped it for you,
I had to be level 20 to use it. Actually, no, it would still say level 5 required. And I'm level 5, so I got a gun that does like, I can one-shot all the bosses.
damn.
And he kept stacking it. So I just kept trading it to him, and the damage is like, so the damage started off at like 750 damage, which isn't that bad at the time. And then my buddy would take it. It's doing 2,500 damage. Then he would drop it back to me. It'd stay at 25. I take his game out. It'll register that I left the match. I rejoin, do it again. It'll go from 25 to now 8K. 8,000 damage.
Jesus
And then we
Christ.
ended up doing it to the point where the game legit just had a line. Anything at his level, he was killing every boss. And you could do it with any gun. We were doing it. I don't think you can do it now. I think they completely patched that. Because I think when the second you drop an item now, it automatically autosaves. So you can't do the glitch. I'm like, you bastards. But, oh my god. And then my buddy and I used to do duplicate glitches in Diablo 3. Diablo 3. I love playing Diablo. I feel like that's another very fun couch co-op game. It's really grindy, and it requires both of you be on the same subject on what you're doing. It's regular dungeon crawling, killing zombies, creatures, demons, going through the whole freaking thing. Amazing game. Diablo 3 was awesome. I never really played Diablo 2. I still need to play it that much. And then the new Diablo, I think the new Diablo has couch co-op. You can sit next to somebody and play it. But a lot of couch.
Right?
Yep, we're on Diablo
Shit.
4. And Diablo 4 has Dami Mommy Lilith. Mama Lilith. She just comes out just freaking.
Again, I'm so glad the camera can see from the waist up.
And Alexis actually did a painting of her.
Yes, she did.
So, should split screen games make a comeback? Yes, I would highly feel like they should. I feel like split screen games are having a friend come over and you guys sit down and you just fucking go hard at a game.
Yes.
It's been a while since I actually done that, where I just sat, like, usually it's because I, need to schedule a good timing, couple days off, and just even just one day, like, it comes over and you're off the next day, fucking go hard at a game.
Life just gets. Hey, man, I don't like it.
Well, I mean, we're adults now, so now we have to do adult things like work.
I didn't ask for that.
Thanks, Mom. Thanks, Dad.
Got responsibilities and shit.
What's another good topic we could bring into this conversation? There's one right here that says party games that ended friendships.
I got one right off the bat.
This is a sub topic too.
Shrek Super Party.
I was gonna say for me it was Mario Party.
Shrek Super Party was an Xbox exclusive.
Which I'm trying to get my hands on an Xbox.
Yes, we will be playing that real soon. It's fun as fuck, but a lot of it's luck. Like, it's not like a roll of the dice thing. It's more of a Plinko drop something in a hole thing, depending on how many spaces you move.
Mm-hmm.
And you can fuck over everyone you're playing with, and they're all sitting right next to you. You're not safe behind the fucking headphones.
Oh my god. Oh my.
And the mini games behind it, it's a straight up Shrek party game where they got tiny bodies and big heads. It's an obscure party game. It's trying to be Mario Party so bad, but it's not.
That's the thing. I was like, there's a lot of games that actually did a Mario. Even Yu-Gi-Oh did a Mario Party.
They did.
It's called Destiny Board Travelers.
Oh my god.
And if anyone out there ever dares, I actually have the physical copy in the bedroom, like right on all my other game cases. I, however, love playing it. It's stupid. Sometimes the rules don't make any sense because you choose one of the iconic characters and then you just go around and every time you land in a certain area and you actually draw a card you can place there, it stays in that spot. So let's say you decide to roll, it's on Game Boy Advance. So let's say you roll the die, your die went to the square I just left, and I left a card there. You have to beat my card. Now, what the game doesn't do, and it's very unfair, is if you play as Yugi or Kaiba, and you get a Blue Eyes there, I gotta have something that's 3K to beat it. And if I don't,
Get fucked.
I take a damage on my life counter, which I think is like 4 or 5. After that, the game just goes, you're dead. And you have to sit there and watch all the AI just become gods and you can't do shit. And then everyone has like special abilities. But for me, the game that messed up a friendship, to this very day, me and this person rarely speak to each other because of this game, was Mario Party. It was Mario Party 6.
Ooh.
I had the memory came back into my head of the whole night. I've never heard a man scream so loud, his voice just started squeaking. Because, for those who don't know, you can break the game real easily with the whistle. It's the, I forgot what those things are called. It's the like, they'll act like dogs on the chain. They bark at you and they go.
Oh.
So, you can blow the whistle, baby. And you can blow the whistle, and if they're close to getting to Toad to get a star, I swap places with you. So, and at the time, it was only 1,000 points to get it. So I would purposely stack 3K because it was 2K to get a star. And I would wait for him. He's like, "Oh man, I'm about to get it," and I'm like, "Do do 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 do," and for the whole night, I didn't target anybody else, just him. Now, mind you, the reason I targeted this person is because he talked the most shit.
Of course.
And me, when someone talks a lot of shit, I'm gonna fuck with you. It's my staple nature. It's the Nick Ravenwolf way to harness my power to piss off people. And so for the whole night, this went on for 3 hours. And he finally took the controller and hurled it into the furnace. Jesus, that was on. His father goes, "I think he doesn't want to play no more." Oh, it was on the Wii.
Oh.
It was on the Wii. I don't know if that was 6 or not. I forgot which one it was, but it was
nunchuck.
he took the nunchuck and just didn't say anything, and all you hear is, and it got to the point where he had to put like the protector crate up because you just heard pops, cracks, lithium battery on fire. He's like, "Well, no one breathed that in. I gotta put the fire out." Put the fire out, and this thing was crispy. And he just crispy. And he just took a bucket of ice and dropped it in there so it cooled it so it didn't burn or anything. He was afraid his dad was afraid of the lithium battery leaking and smells and shit. So after it was like extra crispy from the ice, he just threw it outside in the garbage bin. He goes, "Well, he's not playing no more." And to this very day, because of that night, we were like, "Well, I'm cool with him. He's not cool with me." And that's all I told him to this very day. You talk a lot of shit, I'm gonna expect you to back it up.
That's fair.
And if you don't back it up, and you get mad at me because I'm giving it back at you, sounds like a you problem, my guy.
It does.
I'm just saying, that's the kind of person I am with games. Like, I'm cool with anybody. I'll game with anybody. But the very second you're like, "I'm gonna kick your ass at this," I'm like, "Don't do it." You sure about that? No, but I love couch co-op games. Another good couch co-op game is Time Splitters Future Perfect, which we will be playing. I do have it on the PS5. I bought that immediately when they put it available. It was like $9.99. I never went so fast in the market and bought that game. It's honestly one of my favorite couch co-op games. It's wacky. It makes fun of Vin Diesel
Oh god.
because your character is Cortez. I forgot what his first name is, but like there's so many sexual jokes in there. Tons of blood and gore.
Sounds like my type of game.
Tons of arcade shooter style features in the game. And like the second level, you get sent to a mansion, and it shows a girl in a miniskirt, and it has on her shirt "slut." And immediately he's like looking at her legs. She's like, "Eyes up here, buddy," and you're like, "Uh-huh." And you're fighting zombies in a mansion, which is supposed to be a knockoff to Resident Evil, because there's a pool table. You can't physically see it, but I do know about this Easter egg. On the foosball table, not foosball table, the pool table, the numbers, the only balls that are there are the same balls that you need to put the code in Resident Evil.
Oh, come on.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
need a puzzle.
You don't need to do the puzzle, but it's an Easter egg to the game.
Okay.
And then there's like tons of zombies that do certain actions that they do in Resident Evil that come after you. Like you get swarmed. They give you a double barrel shotgun, and if you play the game on easy, you don't even need to worry about that. There's no, you can sit there all day and put your controller down, and your life just goes like the whole time. You put on normal, hard, it's insta kill. And I beat the game on hard before, and I don't think I ever want to do that again. But like, there's so many. There's mini games. There's, I don't know. It's like one of those games my brother and I would play all the time. And the thing is, like, we can branch off and like, let's say you wanted to be a sniper, you can actually take the high ground and snipe, and I can go and fight the guys on the ground, and you peck people off from a distance. There's so many jokes about Austin Powers in it too, because you go back in time, and then there's a guy that's like, that has the same type of mentality as Austin Powers, but he talks all groovy, baby.
Oh,
He talks like
God.
that. He has a mullet, and when his shirt's always parted, and you see a little peach hair, and he always has the peace sign right here on his neck. Wow, baby, this doesn't fit me. That's how he talks. It's just a great game. We will be replaying.
I can't wait for that, actually. I'm legit excited.
And another game too, my brother and I used to play too, was Hot Wheels Turbo Racing.
Oh, isn't that the one where you can, like, fuck each other over in midair?
Yeah, like if you're trying to do like a trick and you're trying to land heavy points, I can just come up to you. You're like, UFO. It wasn't UFO. I love the announcer, the narrator in that game. UFO turbo drive, and you're just like, I'm not kidding. Alexis played the game too. She played Turbo Racing. She knows about the guy Turbo Drive, or the guy that every car. I'll have to bring it up on the emulator and show you. But like when you're choosing your car, the narrator actually says the car's name. Way too fast. Double drift. Oh, like drive Ford F-150 with your dick.
Oh, my God.
He doesn't say that last part. I threw that in there. But like, also that's my first introduction, because the intro to the entire game, like the video that plays, is Metallica blasting Fuel.
Of course.
And cars are racing, blowing up. Cars are going nuts. My brother and I would be sitting like this, like. My parents are like, what the music? No. And we will play it. I am planning on us playing it. I am definitely putting a cheat code in to get all the cars though, because I'm not playing every level like 17 times to find that one turn you're supposed to take to find the hidden car in the level. It's cool, but fuck no. Okay, we're past that era. No, but I was Turbo Racing, very fun. Sergeant's Heroes, Army Men.
Yes.
You can co-op in that game. You play as everybody's in green, and there's a random white chick. That's what I just laugh. I'm not trying to throw a color thing in there. I'm just laughing. It's like everyone's tan, green. I think they got yellow. There's red, and then there's a blue soldier, random white girl. It's on the cover of the Army Men Starts Heroes CD.
I'm about to trigger him with another one.
Oh, here we go.
SOCOM Navy SEALs. That was a good one. It was.
Remember Ghost Recon?
Oh,
Ow, Island Thunder. Thunder Island, one of those. That was the hardest game. And here's the best part. This is a secret fact. You can go on Steam right now and bought it. I did. It's like $7.99, which isn't a bad deal at all for a game like that.
No.
No matter what you choose for the difficulty, it doesn't work. The game was developed to have a difficulty setting. Now, regardless what you choose, the enemies doesn't matter. You get two-shotted, you're dead. You get shot by a 7.62 round, your character's chest goes red, you're dead. You get exposed and 9 people are shooting at you, you're dead. It's honestly, it's very frustrating because you die very quickly, and you have to, like, on keyboard. I mean, I used to play on the controller, which was different from the big fat Duke controller, but on keyboard, there's so many buttons you have to press to like lean, to do this, to check your mag. And if you run out of ammo, you better find the 7.62 that dude has and take it off, because you're done with that gun. You're not using it. That's why I used to always use the LMG and put a sniper scope on it, because I'm like, it worked, and I got the job done. But like Island Thunder was a great co-op game. My brother and I used to play the shit out of that game religiously. But like, see, me, like, we're talking about all these memories, these games, and it's like those type of games always bring back all the good, fun memories.
Yes.
And like that's gonna be my next segue, because I'm super excited for this. You know the 007 game that's coming out?
Yeah.
Do you know they're making it live feature, and it's going to be multiplayer online and co-op? You can play the GoldenEye multiplayer against other people online. I know people are gonna do some scummy shit,
Of course they are.
Oh my god, I can't fucking wait. That's actually, I love 007. It's actually 007 is one of my favorite characters and my favorite series. What's one of my favorite series?
And GoldenEye is one of the greatest games ever.
And yes, I heard a lot of you ask, where is it? It's coming.
It's
like
coming.
Joe every day. It's coming. It's coming, I swear.
Once a year.
Listen.
16 times.
Listen.
Yeah.
Anyways, I have one. It's not Bob, it's Bob's cousin. Rob.
This is Bob.
And this is Rob. Don't do drugs, kids. And yes, I am working on a Bob t-shirt.
Yes.
That will be available. It's going to be a black shirt with a blue controller. I'm going to have black and white. There you go. It's going to be Bob. It's not going to rattle like that, but it's just going to be a random N64 controller that says Bob on it. A bottle opener bitch. So, it's coming. Don't you worry. But we are going to be playing that. We have talked about Conker's Bad Fur Day.
Bees kind of stink.
Wonder why.
It's good.
Is that because all the times you open and the breaks on top?
So weird. Oh, there it is. I fixed it.
The cable's cut, Joe. And you're missing
I did that.
and the analog stick's missing. It's just let them die.
I bought it with the analog stick missing.
Oh yeah, I forgot it. So
Poor Bob. He's just my
thank
slave
you,
opening
Bob.
up. He's just my slave opening up my heinies.
Oh my god. And there's a lot of Nintendo Switch games that are out there that I will be covering and playing with Joe, and that we'll be taking turns playing those too. This is kind of the conclusion of the episode, because we kind of covered a lot with couch co-op games.
Yeah.
Any other ones you want to bring up? Any ones you remember that like stuck here in your heart?
That's stuck in my. There's so...
Besides the alcohol.
That's my liver.
Goes the same way, my guy.
There's so many.
Which one was the most memorable that you can think of? Or
I think I already said it with Shrek Super Party. Because I can bring anybody over, and that's such an easy party game to play.
mm-hmm. Like, I feel like the best party console is definitely the Wii.
Yes.
The Wii. Oh my god. Okay.
Oh, Wii Sports. There we go. That's another one.
There we go.
The one that came with the console.
Yes. I honestly want to buy a Wii so fucking bad.
Just for sports.
Not even for that. Like, I want to play Umbrella Chronicles with you, where it's like an arcade shooter and you have to use your cursor and shoot, and you play all the maps, and then if you get Dark Side Chronicles or Umbrella Dark Side Chronicles or something like that, you actually play missions that were supposed to be in the games. Like, for instance, you get to go on the mission with when Leon just started as a mercenary, and he's with Krauser. And one of us play Krauser, and the other person plays as Leon.
And then you want to play Resident Evil 4 after?
Yeah.
And rescue Ashley like this?
Then you gotta wrestle yourself. You gotta take both and keep going.
We're not even exaggerating. That's how you do the parasite
And then,
thing.
yes, I did hear people go, you guys need to play like the Mario games on the Wii. I understand.
We'll get there. We're just two guys.
But they got remastered for the Switch and the Switch 2. So don't you worry, it's coming. Really hard. So it's coming. I'm already planning on that. Yeah, I am also planning on doing Mario Party with Joe and having Joe here Also having a couple others, having 4 of us sit here and play. I have tons of ideas for it. Don't you worry about it.
Don't you worry about
I was thinking about the song too.
Forget about
Don't you? What's the matter with you? And then there's also they attempted a Star Wars game on the Wii.
Which one?
I forgot what it. Not the dance. We're not bringing that one into this. You keep that shit away.
I'm riding solo.
Oh my god. You guys don't know. Just look up Star Wars.
Just
Wii.
type in Star Wars riding solo, it'll pop right up.
It's legit Han Solo dancing on Jabba Hutt's palace.
So riding solo, I don't even know who wrote that song. Was it Jason Derulo or something?
I think so. I think.
I could be wrong.
I think. Also, another good party game too was that you were gonna be like, "Fuck yeah, Guitar Hero,"
I can't wait for Guitar.
and
But if we're gonna do that,
we're gonna
just
start.
unlock all the songs.
We're gonna start from. We're gonna play the whole campaign.
Oh, okay.
So we're gonna start with the first Guitar Hero, and we're gonna go to the last one.
Okay.
Metallica's gonna be such a trip because
Oh, that was.
that's like 8-minute songs.
Yep.
Get your finger game on point, brother.
Where'd you learn how to do that?
Let me tell you, baby.
That and putting my fingers down the can of a Pringles can to get the last chip. There you go. There's the secret, ladies.
You ever know the secret of how to do the last Pringle? How to do the Pringles? If you open it and you spin it and twirl it, it actually forms it all and it slides out. I watched the TikTok and I was like, it was a lie. My dumbass, my fat ass fingers going in there as a kid.
That's where it's an advantage having these small hands.
They might
I
be,
can fit in
they
there.
might be tiny, but they're mighty.
I can get that last chip, no problem.
Oh my god. Get that last chip.
4 hour deep.
Oh my god. There also was a Pokemon. There's I think 2 Pokemon games on the Wii. I think. Pokemon Revolution. And I
Okay.
think there was I swore there was another one. I think there's only one though. I swear to God there was one on the Wii. But the Wii just had a lot of fun games. I think I had like this many Wii games at the time. And I think I never got bored with it. And then to come to find out you can play GameCube on it.
Yes.
And it just made it so much fucking better. You just be like, okay. And then you can plug in your controller. I used to get the wireless ones because I'm a badass bitch. But I used to get the wireless ones to sit back and play a GameCube game.
Oh, and I'm going to bring up a GameCube game. It's another WWE game, but if you want to play a different kind of WWE game, this was a GameCube exclusive. WrestleMania 19. The whole campaign, you just commit murder. Literally, the whole point is to, like, ruin WrestleMania for the McMahon family. So you go to the construction site where the arena is being built. You throw construction workers off of ledges and shit down to a black abyss.
Oh yeah, you showed me that. And you're like, "Ah!"
And you
like-
never see him again. You're like, that's murder.
to see the Big Show come up to you. Ah,
Throw his ass off a ledge too.
fucking my god.
You never hear a splat either. It's just he just disappears.
Oh my god.
The whole time. That's how the career mode is.
Oh, I got another game.
What?
Star Wars Battlefront 1 and 2.
Yes.
Oh my god. We will be playing that too. Don't you worry. Not the newer ones, the original, the OGs. Because 1 was awesome with Galactic Conquest because you got to choose between, I think you only got to choose the Rebels or Empires.
Yes.
I think that was it.
Yeah.
And then 2, 2 did the Republic, the freaking
Jedi's in there.
When I got to play as Count Dooku, I was blasting, and I was not talking about my blaster because Count Dooku is my favorite Sith Lord. I love Darth Tyrannus. So no one out there is like, what's his Darth name? Your mom. Darth Tyrannus, aka Count Dooku, was my absolute favorite Sith Lord. Just fucking love him.
He wasn't a pure Sith Lord because I never saw his eyes glow yellow.
He
People
was
actually
a-
say that.
He was a Sith Lord. He just
I know.
He was
I know.
only nerd. He was only with. When I ever say nerd, that means nerd moment. He was only with the Sith because political power and political gain.
Yep.
Because he wanted to gain power and reinforcement. His eyes never went yellow because he wasn't in there for self-power or selfishness. Well, technically selfishness, but he was in there because he was worried with the route things were happening. It's actually an Attack of Clones, people. Freaking look, read it. Or read it, watch it. There's comic books on it. And then, what
trigger him just a little bit.
No, but I know people said it to me too, like, he technically wasn't a Sith Lord because
He didn't give in all the way.
he didn't give it, motherfucker. Have you watched all the freaking shows in that? Not really, because I watched the episode of Shit Matter. Oh, okay, so your mom getting blasted by a bunch of group at Couch Co-op. There you go.
The look she's giving us.
I wasn't casting Couch.
I
So
bet.
no, but like we're gonna be playing a lot of Star Wars games. We're already planning on that, and a lot of people are like, "You guys gonna go back to Pixel?" We will. We're going to. We're bouncing between games. So what we do? If we stick with Pixel the whole time, we're gonna get burned out with Pixel.
Yes.
Also, this is future tense, but we did play Super Mario 3. Unfortunately, all the not the footage, because we got to the end, but unfortunately at the end, our entire file was erased. I didn't do it. He didn't do it. I booted up just to go, okay, let's see where we're at. He's just gonna come over early the one day. I'm like, let's fucking hammer it down and get it done and over with and move on. Unfortunately, we lost it. And yes, I'll be dead honest with you. I am not replaying that game. I love Mario. I can play it casually. But going to that part again, I can't. I just can't. I don't want to go with the torture unless I'm a masochist, but I can't do it. So, yes. We are currently, right now, going through... I'll let you guys know. We're going through SpongeBob SquarePants Rehydrated.
Yes, Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated.
We're replaying that. Or we're not replaying, but we're playing that. You won't see that yet, because right now we're finishing up Crash is coming up. Tuesday, after this video, you guys are actually going to see the rage montage of me falling off the bridge. I hope you guys really... so I'm going to leave it off. It's a rage montage.
And I'm probably going to have the shortest episode of Nick and Jody.
And don't you worry, it's...
This is involved.
I have ideas with that episode. I'm not going to spoil it, but I have ideas. I have a lot of ideas for that episode.
I beat that level so fucking fast.
I have so many funny ideas. I just hope it gets some people to laugh because it's fucking funny. But we got Crash, then Super Mario 3, and then SpongeBob, and then there's a couple other games we're already planning on tackling and going after. A lot of people are asking us to play couch co-op games, which is why this topic came into mind. Where let's do couch co-op games. Let's go and tackle them. Yes, I heard about Borderlands 1. Will we play it? Maybe, maybe not. It's a long game. It's going to be a very long game. Unless we just strictly do missions, which in Borderlands 1 is one of the Borderlands games where it kind of forces you to do side missions and kind of grind to get yourself to that level. Unfortunately, Joe's not over here all the time. So it would require, a lot of grinding at both ends. But, we'll cross that bridge when it comes to it. But Time Splitters is on the list. The list is so fucking long, you have no idea. And a lot of pixel games. People are like, oh, since now you guys know it's co-op, why don't you guys tackle Batman Forever?
Fuck you.
No. No.
We made a deal here. Last week, we were talking about it off camera, and we came to the conclusion. I'll play Batman Forever again all the way through if we play Beavis and Butthead again. Looks like it's going to be collecting dust.
Yeah, it's going to, because I'm not touching that game ever again. Now the 9-foot pole. I love Beavis and Butthead. I love them as characters and shit. But playing that game,
To be honest,
go home.
To be honest, the whole time that we were playing Beavis and Butthead, which was our second fucking game that we've ever played.
And it's the most views. We have 497 views. Why?
The whole
I don't know.
I didn't care if we beat it or not. We didn't. But I just wanted to see how much he can take with the bullshit that this game provides.
And I legit had a meltdown on camera, and I kept it in. I'm the editor, and I kept my own meltdown, and I was like, can't do it. I can't do it.
2 years, he still hates it.
I still talk to my therapist about it once in a while. Nick, why are you having these nightmares? I see Beavis and Butthead.
Because I just see that finger floating when I try to put in the password. And I can't get it out of my head.
So it's funny you bring that up. So my work buddy, I told him about the whole situation. Now there's a door to his office that has a keypad. So intentionally, I did the whole, and he was like, "Nick, no, Nick, no," and I was like, "I'm sorry, I can't stop it." And I started doing I did the headset. I was like, "I'm sorry, Doug, I can't stop. I can't." He's like, "Nick, please stop." Speaking of
So
funny,
yeah, you want Batman Forever again? You better start convincing him.
not playing Beavis and Butthead. I promise you that.
That is the deal.
I watched the deal. I watched the speed run of it, and I almost punched my screen. So people are asking for Resident Evil 1. However, we are going to be live streaming that Resident Evil 1. We're gonna try to see how far we can get with the randomizer. I did have a pre-download that I tried the randomizer, and it did not work. It randomized the items, which was already hard as it is, because
It's got to randomize the rooms.
my favorite, this happened, and I got rid of it because it was starting to bug out the whole game. Like, it took all the items from the game. I had nothing. I was like, okay, so I can't do anything. But out of nowhere. And also randomized the AI weapons they used. So now Barry has the revolver. So they bugged out. It gave Barry the bazooka you get at the end of the game. And you went like this. And it went... I'm like, that's the most powerful zombie. It took 3 missiles. And it finally died. And all you saw was that splat. I'm like, And then, like, every time you pause the game and unpause it, it kept switching your primary out. It was like a knife. Then it was like a sword. I'm like, there's a sword in this game? And then it was like the revolver. And I was like, okay, I'm not going to pause anymore.
Yeah, don't pause it.
It's like I purposely killed everything in the area. Or unalived, sorry. But no, I'm planning on doing it. I did try the one randomizer that I got off the one dude who does it. He does all the randomizers and he puts up the file to get it. And so I did the one the guy had, which was randomized items. Everything else is fine. But like permanent items, and apparently it's called the displacement items. Why the fuck is it called that? I don't know.
Because everything is displaced.
But it's just supposed to be like items that are technically RNG, but you could personally mess with the bar. I can make it where it's 50% rare, 50% common. Or I can straight up just go, everything you find is like, that's stupid. I ain't doing that. Because we're going to beat the game unbelievably super fast.
You like it when you watch us struggle. I know you fucking viewers.
So the dude found he had so much ammunition. I think he had 280 rounds.
Probably all Magnum.
No, it was for the pistol. You know what the problem was? Didn't have pistol.
Oh shit.
Remember when you go to pick up the pistol as Chris Redfield?
Yeah.
He got ammunition.
Oh god.
So he had to beat bosses with just the knife. He's like, chat, where's my weapons? Where's my weapons?
You can't do it with a knife. I've done it.
He
I've
did
done
it.
the knife run.
He finally got a pistol when you start putting the codes in the labs. He went through forest. When you loot forest, usually you get the grenade rounds and shit.
Yeah.
He got more pistol. He never once found a yellow herb or a red herb. He always found green. And then he was finding blue early on. He's like, what am I to do with this?
Put it in the box.
Oh, and then the challenge this streamer did was he could not touch his storage box.
Oh no.
It was a non-storage run. So you had to be so smart with everything you did.
And that means if you want to pick up something vital and you got herbs, you gotta eat them.
So like he didn't pick it up until he knew you. He had another like update. It actually told him on his screen right above his character's head how much health he was at. And I think he was like at a point where it was like he's like, oh no, Chad, you think I'm gonna die with a one shot? And it was cool. And then I took that same download and I played it. The first item I got off, what is it, Keith? Or Kenneth? Is it Kenneth? The first one to die, you find a die.
Where you search his
in
body.
the fucking dumbest way.
When you search his body, usually you can pick up 2 mags. What'd you get?
Yeah. Magnum.
Jesus.
No aim.
Uh-huh.
It was the biggest cock. He's like, oh, you want it, don't you? No
You
ammo.
can have the gun.
You can have the gun, no ammo. Then I went to pick it up again, and it was like, blew her. What? What the fuck? What the fuck? And then the doors went open, and then that was another thing the guy had too for the update for the mod. It was supposed to be where the doors had a smoother animation, which was super. And then you can actually hit X, and you can exit out of it real quickly. I didn't want to because I actually like the animation.
It's classy.
Yeah, it's cool. It's just and it's cool. I liked it, but yeah, I would love to see couch co-op games make a comeback,
Absolutely.
big time. And as for funny stories, I got one funny story for you guys to bring up. When I used to work for a specific game store, I can fucking talk about it. I used to work for a game store called Gamercy. So, a guy came in, and he had I think he had like 7 to 8 totes. We closed at 10. He showed up at 9:58.
Of course he did.
And at first he comes up, and I already know this person's name, and I'm not going to mention it because I don't know if this person's still around. But he came up and he goes, "Hey, I have some trade-ins." So I called my boss. He was a regular. He came in every fucking day because he had nothing else to do with his life. He came in and goes, "Hey man, I got trade-ins." So I went to my boss and I go, "What do you want to do? I'm making this. You're the boss. You make the call." "I don't know, Nick. Let's see what he has." Just close the door behind him. I was like, "Yeah, we'll take a look at your trade-in." 1 second. I see him pull a dolly out of his car. I'm like,
No.
I looked right at my boss and I was like,
We're gonna be here a while.
"You do know my second job is at 12 a.m., right? I at least want to go home and at least shower." He's like, "Oh, well, let's see what he has." It was 7 totes. Not small. No. I'm talking medium to large size totes full of Segas, Super Nintendos, random games, Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon cards, Magic cards, about every random shit you could find.
And you gotta check the condition of each one of them.
So my boss went through the first 2 layers, and then looks at me and he goes, "Give him a number. I don't care what you say to him. Just give him a number. We'll check this when you come. Just open the store in the morning." Which, by the way, I worked that job, went to overnight, came home, shit, shower, shave, got dressed, opened up again. So I basically worked 24 hours that day. And then and then that's actually when I left that security place because I was done with that security job after that incidents and stuff that happened. But anyways, I show up next morning, totes are right there, and I freaking was shotgunning a monster. Actually no, I was shotgunning the old school NOS. That actually looked like the nozzle on top.
Mm-hmm.
That old NOS, slap with flavor. I shotgunned that, and I had 2 McDonald's chicken McGriddles.
That'll do it.
Had that, and I was set. I was good. Blew up the bathroom, but I was good. and, and that energy drink will go right through you. And we opened up all the totes. By the way, I gave the guy $100. I was like, $100 for everything. $100 cash. "Well, can you go through these boxes and check?" And I was like, he told me $100, so you can say no, or you just come back another day. I gave him the option. Let's make that completely fucking clear. I gave him the option to come back another time. He said, "No, I'll take $100. We're out of the store."
That's his fault.
He had the option. I even agreed I'd help him load the shit into his car.
We were talking about trade-ins at GameStop last week. That one was his fault.
Yeah. So I gave you an option. You took door B, and you could have took door A and just come back another time.
Yep.
So he goes, "I'll just take the $100 cash because I don't got the time to do all the shit." And I was like, "All right, that's on you." So we show up in the morning, and my boss is sitting there. We didn't open the store yet. He goes, "Let's go through the totes, organize it to what's broken, non-broken, and I'll section out of how much money we lost from these certain products." So we pull off all these totes, but then the one tote was unbelievably heavy, oddly heavy, and it was stacked, still in the cases, with seal wraps, and then in another plastic, old school. Remember Jubilee? I'm showing my age here. Jubilee used to have a protective white case that you had to scan, use a magnet, open it.
Mm-hmm.
They have it at Best Buy and stuff. But these ones you can just buy regularly at a store, and it holds it in. It's like big giant brick. The whole tote was full of games, still sealed, with the old school Nintendo wraps on them. He goes, "We're not opening the store right now. We cannot." I was like, "Why? What's going on?" He goes, "We hit the mother load, Nick. We just hit the mother load
For $100.
for $100." By the way, anyone out there is like, "I would have called them back." And
No.
he could have showed up the next day and walk out at freaking tons of money. That's completely on him. I believe in fairity. He could have came back and, we would have settled this shit. It was the last tote, too. It was the very bottom tote. Every other totes were just full of broken Nintendos, broken controllers. We were probably making like $20 total out of everything, so it was an $80 loss. It was already chalked up. Then we opened this. The first game tripled our money. It was like $900 game. Then we got to the very bottom. Game called Little Samson. I think a total of 50 were made worldwide. And then that was it. And this one was still in the sealed copy and still the sealed case and everything. I never saw my boss move as fast as he did that day. He went on his computer and goes, hold on. It was a $25,000 game.
Oh my God.
And my boss already had a buyer. Call this dude and he goes, "Hey, I got it. I got the one game you were looking for your library. It's 25 grand. I can drop it down 20 grand for you." It's not really a big loss. So dude comes in, next thing, has 20 grand stack of cash. Drops it on the counter. They shake
I'd
hands.
be checking every single one of those.
They were crinkled. They were broken, probably in strippers' asses. Who knows? They were like old ass $100 bills. My boss goes, "I'm going to the bank. Do not open yet. Continue going through this box." I put like YouTube on the big screen. I'm like going through these boxes and I'm checking them all. It was disgusting the amount of money we made just from that deal. And then sure enough, that same guy showed up right when we opened. He showed up he was knocking on the window, just waving at me, and I'm like, I don't know what to tell this guy. He's like, "Can I come in? We're not open yet, man. Sorry, we have to wait till my boss gets back." "Well, you're right there. Just open the door. I just have some more trading." So I'm like, "You gotta wait till my boss comes in. I don't make the rules. I'm sorry." F you guys. And he like walked away. Then he stayed in his car the whole time like this. It's like, all right. And then sure enough, my boss comes back. He has a big smile on his face. He just made freaking 20 grand. And then we got this stuff that made tremendous amount of money. Oh yeah, we found Ninja Turtles. What is it? Manhattan something. Trouble Manhattan or some shit. Ninja Turtles.
Oh, like
That's
that.
Manhattan, some game. It was still sealed with the Nintendo wrapping on it still. It looked like it never even been touched. And that was going for I think that was going for $900. Like I said, tons of money. And so sure enough, this dude walks in the store and he's like sees us. We're putting stickers on everything, not on the protective case, like putting over the layer so it doesn't rip any of the packaging and still keeping it there. And he's like, "These are the games I brought you. What's it?" And then he was like threatening he's gonna sue us, he's gonna lawsuit us, he's gonna come at us with, "I want my stuff back, you guys stole from me." It was a 2-hour fight with this guy. Not physical, just verbal. My boss going back and forth and he's bitching at me and I'm like, "He gave me $100. I'm like, my boss said throw a number. I threw a number. You could have said no.
Yep.
And then my boss goes, "Would you like to come?" This my boss said, "Can you come back tomorrow with the games? We'll go through everything thoroughly tomorrow since we're gonna have more time." "No, I don't have time." "So do you want us to do a trade in now?" "Yeah." "Okay. Well, Nick, do you want cash or credit?" "I want cash." "Okay. Nick, give him a freaking number. I'm gonna trust you on this." And I was like, mind you, I was nervous because it was like only my second week starting there. I was like, $100. He's like, "Fine, I guess I'll take it."
Well, that's on you again.
You were told, come back another time, we will look at this thoroughly. And he did. He actually got like a lawyer in that. And then the lawyer immediately was there on site, which I never experienced that before. A lawyer showing up on site to do like a summons and shit. And then it was asking questions to my boss and going like, he's saying this. And he goes, "Well, here's the deal. Look above you.
All sales final.
All sales are final. And also, there's a camera. Also, there's 2 people in the room. Beats the 1. 2 character witnesses beat the 1 witness." He goes, "I was also on the phone with my daughter." she overheard Nick say that, okay, how about $100? And the option I gave you an option to come back the next day. I would have no problems going through all this the next day and going to the bank vault and getting money, and then we do an even exchange. I would have done that with you. But you accepted $100. Sorry. And everyone out there, it's like, that's unfair. We gave him the choice. It was up to him. And anyone that wants to come after me, by all means, go ahead, because my brain goes. I remember.
You can't fix stupid.
My boss said, go ahead and give him a number. I gave a number. So this dude went through all this problems just for his own lawyer to go, you're going to lose this case. Well, how? He stole this money. He goes, he didn't steal the money if you brought the product in. And also, it says on the screen, all sales are final. And he goes, and you agreed to $100, correct? He goes, yeah, so you agreed to all of this. So therefore, we can't do anything for you. He just turned and walked out the door. It's not really a funny story. I mean, it does suck for him. But at the same time, you were given a choice and you didn't choose it. You chose unwisely.
Yes.
You chose the wrong cup shot. No, but like, it was really cool seeing like retro games like that. Like, I've never actually seen in that type of condition. Oh, and there was also original Game Boy Pocket still in the case.
Ooh.
It actually didn't go for that much money. I think it was like, I mean, still to this
Still
day,
cool.
it's $550. It's $550 for it. Still in the case. But yeah, like that was a cool. That's a cool game store. I actually was working for that store, but they moved locations. But yeah, so that's my gaming story. Not that funny or but just it was just interesting seeing that shit. Anything stories you want to add in or?
So you want a good lawyer showing up to a job?
Here we go.
So, quick Navy story.
Oh shit.
For those of you who don't know, I was in the Navy, I was a gunner's mate, and I was a missile technician. BLS tech. If I keep saying BLS, just think missiles.
Big boom.
Big boom. That's literally the reason I got the job in the first place, but that's another story. I met my ship out. I was still new. In the middle of their deployment, I met up with them, and we stopped in Dubai to do a missile swap with the Navy base over there. We were swapping out some of our old missiles with new missiles so that they're refreshed.
Keep it refrigerated.
Temperature controlled, man.
Yeah, I know.
That's real shit.
I know.
But every time you walk in and out of the missile launcher, you have to take everything flammable off of you. We have a box right outside that had red and white stripes on it for flammable items. Couldn't miss this box. You had to take out your cigarettes, lighters, whatever the fuck. I don't care
Phone
what you had.
probably. That because it gives off EMF.
Phone. I totally didn't bring it in there.
Joe would never lie. I would never lie.
But you are absolutely correct. That is part of it.
Because I know the EMF discharge and shit like that.
Yeah.
I'm just saying it's a real thing.
It is absolutely a real thing. I just didn't give a fuck.
I was like, yeah, of course. I totally
Think
did.
I'm just sitting in the launcher for hours at it, waiting for something to happen and not watch YouTube while I'm at it? Of course not. But, so flammable items go in the box, and we had in Dubai a contractor come in and do an inspection on our missile launcher to make sure everything was safe for the missile swap. This guy comes in, didn't put anything in the box, so we assumed he didn't have anything on him, and we're walking him through, showing him everything, and then all of a sudden starts lighting up.
Oh my god. My heart would have sunk.
Inside.
No Navy pun intended there. But my heart would have been like, my butthole wouldn't have clenched any tighter.
We thought we were gonna fucking explode for a second.
Oh yeah, one freaking leak of anything. It's over.
Because the exhaust fumes, that's all it takes.
Yeah.
So we, as a group of 6 gunners mates on this one poor contractor in a suit with armpit stains, because Dubai's hot. We grabbed him by his shirt, almost like we were pallbearers. It was 3 on one side and 3 on the other. One guy, two grabbed him by his shirt collar, two people grabbed him by his belt, and two people grabbed him by his ankles. It was actually poetic. We walked him out of the missile launcher, and we threw his ass back on the pier. We walked him all the way through the ship, upstairs and shit, and threw him right back on the pier. Next day, he comes back with a lawyer. I mean, what do you expect? And the lawyer goes, so I understand that you guys got physical with my client and threw him off the ship. I'm like, it's not like we threw him in the water. But yeah, we threw him off the ship.
Homie was lighting up a cigarette with boom boom, big boom booms.
Yeah, he goes, can you tell me why? I'm like, yeah, cigarettes and missiles don't mix. He tried to light up in the missile launcher. And the lawyer's like, he did what? Yeah, goodbye. We ain't gonna beat the Navy on this one.
Plus, I'm pretty sure you had cameras in there. Or
Yeah.
on there.
Oh yeah.
So they saw this shit.
Yeah. And the captain of my ship was like, don't ever let me find out something like that happened again. Jesus Christ.
I would kill him myself.
It's no joke, man. My phone letting off EMF things is one thing.
I think it has to give off like 10, 15.0
It's
over.
It's pretty much the same risk as not using your cell phone when you're pumping gas.
Yeah.
Pretty much. It can still happen, but most people don't care, so
Yeah.
they're gonna die. But I wasn't smoking. Jesus Christ.
Ah. Got to smell that.
Yeah, the lawyer, I've never seen a lawyer walk out so fast. He goes, he did what? Yeah, goodbye.
Like, homie. They threw me
No.
off their ship because I needed my nicotine.
There's a fucking box.
And I'm pretty sure there's a sign there, too.
And the inspection only lasted maybe, what, half hour? Because you got to look at every nook and cranny. But it's not that big of a space. When you walk out, you grab your shit, you smoke on the pier.
I think you can take a 30-minute break, my guy.
Yeah, you could.
Unless you have an addiction issue.
I didn't even realize we could have blown the fuck up that day.
Yeah. The whole ship. The whole ship would have went. You would have caused a Titanic Part 2.
And we were close to land. We were on the pier. Oh my god.
Some people don't know. Some people like to. It's okay, listen. Some people are just a fork in the refrigerator. There's no point of being it there.
Some people's compass just don't point north.
I fucking love that. I fucking love that. Oh my
I
god.
stole that from the Family Guy video game and it just stuck. Don't worry, we'll be playing that too.
Yeah, like I said, we have a whole list of games coming out for you guys. We also have Halloween ideas too for Halloween games. I am planning on trying on Halloween Day, have Joe come over and we actually are in costume and we do a whole Halloween live stream.
Wonder if my costume's gonna be appropriate.
I get
You wore a Hooters top.
Oh, this is
No.
worse.
but it'll be
Yeah.
Fishnets.
Rocky Horror.
It's a Frankenfurter.
Yeah. Get
I
ready
just
for
I
that
just
one.
gave him a look. I was like,
I gotta order the costume still, but it'll come. It'll come.
And also, real quick, this is for closing. Don't forget, we're going to be doing YouTube Shorts opening these. So be on the lookout when our shorts hit. You guys can look at the pack openings and then see what we get. And that's something that's going to be new. That's going to be starting. We're going to be opening cards. I'm going to have the camera facing down, and you can look at all the cards we get.
Yes.
And we're Tuesday. So I know somebody asked me this for conclusion of everything. There are times I don't upload on Wednesday. Sometimes life happens to me, and sometimes I'm just completely burnt out with just life and work. So a lot of people hate that. There's times I don't put anything out there. This is the third time I'm saying this in another video. I'm the editor. This isn't a shot at him. I'm the editor. So there's times I don't upload because I'm just too tired. My body's burnt out and I'm suffering burnout. So there's times I don't do that. There's times I do. So that's something, to work with the balance. So Tuesdays are guaranteed to have an upload. Like this Tuesday is going to be an upload of the rage montage of me dying a million times on a certain level, which I'm already spoiling it, but you're already going to watch it. You're going to watch it. You're going to see me just consistently die, scream, go keep looking at him, go, what the fuck? And then out of nowhere, we took a whole week break. Came back to it. I played like nothing ever happened. The whole time his face was like,
The fuck was this last week?
I know, you're not even in game remote. I actually was sitting back,
He was casual.
just casually playing, not
Not
even
sucking.
locked in, just talking to him regularly, just going through the level. I watched a clip and I was like, oh my god. I went for Ultra Instinct.
He harnessed his chi.
Ah! So, yes, there are times where I won't upload on Wednesdays, but there are always going to be videos on Tuesdays. So, on and off, there will be uploads on Wednesdays here and there, depending on if I can get to it and depending on if I'm not burnt out. So, that's not to be a cop out of anything. And people out there who are saying, well, you need to get an editor. With what money? Editors aren't cheap, and I can't afford to give anybody money. So, I pay myself by working my ass off. So, check inside your asshole. When I did the voice, that's all I thought of.
Yes.
So yes, you can also catch us on Twitch. Joe's currently going through what is it?
Arkham City.
Arkham City. That was my favorite one
Mm-hmm.
because that one is also the one where you get to play as Nightwing, you do all the side missions and stuff.
And I will be 100%ing it, and I already am twitching because the Riddler challenges, there's 440 of them.
Fuck. Oh my god.
I just did Asylum. That's uploaded.
He's on Jodian. He's on Twitch. Jodian77. Nick Ravenwolf. I'm on Twitch as well. I'm returning to live streaming this week. I took kind of a couple weeks off just from streaming because I've been working on. I do D&D, so I'm working on D&D campaigns. I'm doing editing. I'm putting it out there. Yes, I'm putting my own plug out there. I make logos. I make intro videos. I don't do it 100% crafted perfectly. It's just something to help you start off. A lot of people come to me and they have me do it. I'm not going to tell my price on here, but if you ever need it, feel free to message us on Instagram. So feel free. Don't forget we have our merch line open. If you buy our shirts, please send us a picture of you wearing the shirt, showing it off, and then we can probably have your permission to post you on our pages.
Nothing.
What'd you say?
Nothing.
No, I think I know what you said.
Said dude.
No, don't do that. Do not do that. No. And I will kill you. Unalive him. So there, I have a bunch of ideas with the merch going out there, so you make sure you guys are staying tuned for all that. Don't forget the Libra custom T-shirt's gonna be happening. It's gonna be a custom link. I'm gonna be trying to get. I'm currently still working on it. It's just I have to wait for progress and things working out, see how it goes. So there'll be a custom Libra T-shirt on October 1st to October 31st, and then when it comes to next year August, there's gonna be a Leo T-shirt.
Yes.
So be on the lookout for that. Other than that, one last thing. I almost was able to get kind of like a deal for another thing, but unfortunately, it just wasn't going to work out. Just too much loss, not enough gain. I almost was able to get custom dice. Anyone out there who is dice goblins like myself or loves Dungeons and Dragons like we do, I almost was able to get us a deal where this certain person was going to make us custom dice with our logo inside of it. And also is going to add in the logo of Jody and Juice and Nick Juice inside these little dice that would have been floating around and stuff. But unfortunately, the number was way too high and it was way too much loss, not enough gain.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, I had to say no. But I am working on getting us custom wristbands. That is in the works. It's not officially done yet, so don't panic or be like, where is it? Hold on. But yeah, I'm planning on getting custom wristbands. And once we reach 200 subscribers, there's going to be a free giveaway.
Yes.
So we're planning on doing a hoodie, a t-shirt, and a coffee mug. And I was actually going to put it in there where me and Joe were going to sign the t-shirt. And my signature sucks, but I'm going to try my best. I've actually been practicing my signature. But once we reach 200 subscribers,
Got a good idea for the giveaway.
we're not doing a Hooter top.
The Hooter top that I didn't wash yet. I'll sign it.
It's probably you pick it up, it's just slimy. There's the original Jody and Juice all over it. But anyways, guys.
Sniffer would love it.
Don't bring him in. Don't. He messaged me. Don't bring it in. Oh, we're not gonna bring up that guy again. For this video. Don't worry, make a cameo again.
Don't be sniffer. Be good people.
Fly high. I'll see you guys in the next one. Sniff you out.